Apple saved all the action for the last episode. Invasion Season 2 finale, let's break it down. Mitsuki tries to explain what happened when she met Casper on the mothership, but it's very hard for Maya to understand, and it's really hard for Mitsuki to focus. Trevante and Rose are still with Clark and the rest of the movement after they've infiltrated the cornfield base. After finding Billy in a trance, Trevante has to convince her to leave these abducted people because there's no way that they can really help, and hopefully a scientist on the base actually can. So reluctantly, she leaves them all there. Unfortunately, we didn't get another Sam Neill appearance. Apparently, he didn't come back, who knows. On the way out, Trev hears Casper's voice, which is kind of nuts because the kids definitely hit puberty hardcore since the last time they hung out. And they see each other on the screen while Casper is trying to explain things to the president and the general. Wow, we just got to the opening credits. It seems like they saved all of the action for the last episode. If it was me, I might have spread it out, but hey, it's not my art, you know? Casper vouches for Trevante for the mission to the mothership, but the president thinks he's too much of a loose cannon and sends him back to his cell. Back in France, Jamila is upset about not being able to help Casper, but Monty tries to convince her not to anyways. Also, let's bring back the name Monty.
You, Monty!
He actually makes some good points, and it kind of makes me not dislike the character as much.
Hey, you told me Casper knows what's coming. His drawings are the answer or clue or whatever, so why would this be different?
Now back to America. With Anisha and Sarah still captured, the movement is trying to regroup and they are not on the same page. Luke is now seeing the portals and he knows that the base is about to be under attack by the ground aliens, which are apparently called hunter killers.
The kid says the hunter killers are headed for town.
He's learning to focus his powers, but some things are still very hard for him. He can even see through the HK's eyes now.
Perhaps you would prefer the term liquidious fleshbag.
No, not that HK. I just shortened hunter killer.
When fewer do trick.
Back at the base, Anisha is mad, but she actually seems to understand where the general is coming from, and strangely gets over the kidnapping very quickly. She tells them everything she knows about the shard, but she won't let them have Luke, which is a good call after what the general just admitted.
When you're fighting with monsters, and believe me, we are, sometimes you have to do things that seem monstrous.
Back with the movement, Luke is trying to control whatever this power is that he has when the HKs are getting close. He knows that the portal has moved to the town and that the aliens are headed to protect it. But the movement has officially broken up. Luke is livid, so he uses his powers to show his worth to the military and turns himself in. He leads them to a field and he senses where exactly they're headed to in the town of Annabelle. Meanwhile, in very separate places, Mitsuki and Casper prepare for the attack on the mothership. They're both crazy nervous. And in France, all of the other children besides Casper are calling out to Luke in America to try to locate him.
They're here.
Right when they do, the HKs enter the town with a boom. And I mean, for this show, that was a huge explosion. Luke uses his powers, but with the help of all of the other children in France that are calling out to him, they create their own hive mind and they kill all of the HKs. To be honest, they kind of make the HKs their Now that they have the portal, Mitsuki needs to hold it open for Casper. She tries her best with the help of her doctor friend Maya, but this portal is different. It's angry. If the other one was kind of peaceful, this one is out for blood. It's because Mitsuki can't focus enough to calm it. All of the different interactions with the portal has kind of fried her brain, unfortunately. The chosen soldiers head into the portal and Trev stands right there knowing in his heart, mind, and soul that he needs to be on this mission. In France, Casper is about to be put under. Jamila tries to be cheerful, but they all know that Casper probably won't be coming back from this.
I wish things were different.
Go raise some bloody hell up there.
Mitsuki's mind is so scattered and she can't hold the portal open. The soldiers are spit back out and sent flying. And I think that's when Mitsuki also knows that she won't be coming back from this. So she stops trying to hold on to her memories and she lets her mind go. Mitsuki is able to calm the portal, but unfortunately it looks like it took what's left of her mind.
I don't know what she is, Madam President, but she's the only chance you have.
Trev sees his opening.
It's under control. Someone can go in.
He suits up and he heads into the portal, shard in hand. He knows that only he and Casper can do this. He didn't ask to be this guy, but once he saw Casper on that screen, he knew that he was the only person for this mission. He's the warrior that fights with his hands. He'll do whatever it takes. When he gets to the mothership, he sees that the shard can affect the walls of the maze. He meets Casper and they head out to save the world.
You ready? Let's find out.
First of all, I like Invasion, but this wouldn't be the first time that I liked a series that has glaring issues. Second, I know that the title says problem, but this series has problems. The pacing of the show is like the world's worst roller coaster. Huge action sequences followed by Mitsuki just sitting there and thinking. Yes, her story arc has finally picked up 18 episodes later, but I can get through that. This is the real problem. This incredibly unrelatable 8th grade love triangle that's happening during the alien apocalypse.
It's about you being with her. Because you love Jamila. And that's all right. But you don't have to take it out on me just because she doesn't love you back.
I mean, these young actors are doing their best with the dialogue that's been given, but nobody cares if Monty and Casper both love Gemma. I mean, Gemma obviously likes Casper, but he's going through some stuff right now. I hate that I just said that.
You suck!
Either way, maybe you like their high school drama. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. Hey everyone, I'm stuck in this box until we get to 10,000 subscribers. Please help me get out of the box. Please. Please.